Redhill information. Victor, time 1350, runway use 07, surface wind 100, 3 knots, visibility 10 kilometer or more, broken 2,500 feet, broken 3,300 feet, temperature +7, dew point +3, QNH 1006, acknowledge receipt of information. Victor, QNH 1006, on first contact.
Redhill Tower, Redhill 87, information Victor 1016, request start.
Redhill 87, pressure message.
Redhill 87 to R44 Golf Mike Echo Echo Papa, currently outside hangar 1 with 2 POB, requesting start for London sites, please.
Redhill 87 starts approved, squawk 3767, report ready to lift.
Start approved, squawk 3767, report ready for lift, Redhill 87.
In today's video, we're going to be flying the London Heli Lanes. It is a true privilege to be able to fly along the River Thames, but you can't underestimate what a challenging flying environment it is, requiring accurate flying and often a great deal of radio work. This flight was recorded back in November 2019, 3 months after completing my PPL, and I'm accompanied by Tim from EBG Helicopters, who will be showing me all of the waypoints I need to know and doing all of the radio so that I can concentrate on simply flying the route. I hope you enjoy the flight, and let me know in the comments below if you have any questions.
Feels like I'm in Big Brother, isn't he?
Redhill 87 is ready for lift.
Redhill 87, lift air taxi to the 08 heli strip.
Lift air taxi to the 08 heli strip, Redhill 87.
A little bit of heat demist your window. Thank you kindly.
Redhill 87, after departure, leave via Buckland, not above altitude 1,400 feet.
After departure, leave via Buckland, not above 1,400, Redhill 87.
Redhill 87, right turn, 08 heli strip, is cleared for takeoff.
Right turn, 08 heli strip, cleared for takeoff, Redhill 87.
Got clear behind you.
As you just heard, we've departed Redhill on the 08 heli strip to the east, so now we're going to fly around the visual circuit so that we can depart to the west via the Buckland VRP. From Buckland, we're going to head for Epsom Racecourse before entering the London zone at Banstead. Once inside, we're going to fly along H7, over Morden and Caesars Camp to Richmond Park, where H7 merges with H4. We'll then follow H4 to Barnes, where we pick up the River Thames, and follow it east, picking up many iconic London landmarks. We will keep going all the way to the southern tip of the Isle of Dogs, where we'll turn south over the Greenwich Observatory and leave the London zone before heading back to Redhill.
Very good, so we're 3767 and we're 125, on standby, 1006, 1,200 feet, good. So when you get to Buckland,
Yep.
you're going to pick a heading for Epsom down, so start climbing, start heading straight for it.
Golf Sierra Bravo.
Then we do a radio call, which I will do for you.
Yep.
And then so just concentrate on actually looking out and obviously seeing what you need to see. We can actually see Epsom Downs peeking up over the high ground now, so you can just make a beeline for that.
Redhill 87, Buckland Lake, light change to London 125625, copy the police, so on our right hand side, Redhill 87.
Redhill 87, Rush is also 152, manoeuvring in the Leatherhead area, 7,000 to Heathrow, bye bye.
7,000, thank you, Redhill 87.
125, 625, so we've got police over there, we've got another one over there, right. 125, 625.
So we want to be at 2,000 for Banstead, basically.
Yeah, 1008, 2000, that's fine, and then just come, yeah, just picture, literally head.
Right on the nose, right?
Yeah, just go to see where the grass hits the built up area.
Yep.
That's where you want to be, just to the side, that's perfect. Okay.
Heathrow radar, good afternoon, Redhill 87, request zone entry at Banstead, please.
Redhill 07, Heathrow radar, hello, squawk 7037, QNH 1007, pass your message.
70371007, it's Redhill 87 for R44. Request zone entry at Banstead H7, H4, Isle of Dogs in southbound, currently just south of Epsom.
Redhill 87, roger, identified, basic service.
Basic service currently 1,900 feet on 1007.
Redhill 87, clear to enter control airspace VFR, standard operating altitudes, Banstead, Hotel 7, Hotel 4 to the Isle of Dogs.
Clear to enter the zone, Hotel 7, Hotel 4, Isle of Dogs, standard operating altitudes VFR, Redhill 87.
Right, there we go. All done and dusted. Bit of a mouthful, wasn't it? Yeah.
Redhill 87, entering controlled airspace, radar control service.
Radar control, Redhill 87, thanks.
Right, start a cruise now.
Redhill 87, from the southern tip of the Isle of Dogs, you can leave southbound and on above altitude 2,000 feet.
From the southern tip southbound on above 2,000 feet, Redhill 87, thanks.
Right, so you can see how this is there's a built-up area there, built-up area coming there, and there's a bit of a point. It's like the kids' drawing. Yep. We need to make. So keep coming down. So by that gasworks, if you can see it now.
I can see it now, yeah.
That's it. So we want to be 1,000 feet by there. So we're now on a very shallow gradient. So this will be pretty good. I like to hold 1,500 feet as we're over this.
Yep.
As we get sort of the second half, then you can start. But this sort of glide slope should give us, if you can just work out as if you're doing an approach to land there,
Yep.
you want to be 1,000 feet. Now, if you look just above those gasworks, you can see the...
And sorry, I'm going from here to the over the gasworks.
Just to the right, see the
Just to the
field to the
right,
right, that's it. And then, if you look, you can see the B&Q I said, it's got the orange
Yep.
mast.
Yep.
And then, south of that, we got the A3. So we want to go over to these fields, and we want to graze that A3 with it just on the left of the aircraft. Okay?
Okay.
Toy Town, again, the child in me likes to pretend I'm a giant and stamp on Toy Town, so I like to, and it always reminds me this is where I should be. So whatever markers you get out of this, that's fine. So start steepening it up a little bit now, just lowering that lever. So this is the A3 now, so just get your skid just to almost be on the curve, and then we're looking over, so this is now Caesar's Camp. If you ever get held at Caesar's Camp, this is it.
Which bit?
So the playing field, see the playing fields? So it's Wimbledon Common basically.
Okay.
So if you ever get a hold over Caesar's Camp, you can either reduce your speed slightly, or you can just sort of hold over those, the playing fields.
These playing fields are
These playing fields
are
that's it, yeah.
Okay.
So this wooded area is Caesar's Camp now. So I'd actually say probably the next playing fields basically. If you look to the right now, you can see Centacle. You see the white sliding roofs on the green. It's camouflage, it's a bit silly. So this is perfect. Now, as we're flying northbound, can we see the Wembley Arch? It's so camouflaged. Yeah, you can see the Wembley Arch just on the nose. It just touches the horizon. You can see the arch.
Yeah.
So just come slightly left, try and stay over these fields as best as you can. That gives you a nice landing if you need to. Now the A3 is going to bend round to the right, and we've got Roehampton Lane there. We've got White Lodge on the nose, which is in Richmond's Park. As we get there, there's going to be a little river leading through Richmond Park, and all I want you to do is follow that river, keeping it on your right. See the little bit of water now just coming in to view behind those houses?
Yep.
So just follow that, keeping it on your right, and as if we're going to drive out the next gate. So if you drive through this road here, there's a gate there leading up to the next bit of London, so we're just going to, as if we're going to drive up there, and when we get there we're going to drive down that road. So I want you to basically sit with that golf course on your right hand side, not this golf course, that golf course on your right hand side. And we're going to fly down that. Now, there's an offset road. As you come down this road, you're going to keep a lookout, and as that road comes open to you, you're then going to take a track up there. deer down there, look. See the deer down there?
Is that Richmond?
Yeah, it's Richmond
Yeah.
Park, yeah.
Police 4-1, entering controlled airspace.
So, where the cars are at the lights, and we can now see that road coming into place. So don't head for that road yet.
The diagonal road cutting through the trees.
That's it. Until you think you can see clearly down it,
Yeah.
that's when you take your turn. So round about now,
Yeah.
you turn it. Good. And now we're going to fly to the wetland centre, the big puddles. Arm your floats for me now, please. This is where we arm. Arm. Good. And you got them ready. Right. Quick check, all lights are out, all gauges are green. We're going to do this because we're about to go over water. The floats are armed. We've got 134280 if we need to go to Banstead. What I want you to do, once you get to this racetrack, we're then just going to take a nice gentle turn over the river for me. I haven't sworn yet, have I? So
No.
we're okay, alright, yeah. Doing alright. So there's Banstead, see the jetty sticking out. So when we get to there, we can then start climbing, then we can put our new frequency of 118080, which is city. Although we're still not expecting to talk to them.
Because he's cleared us.
Because he's cleared us, but you never know, that police helicopter could suddenly have to do something, and they might want to give some traffic.
Information is an R44, currently overhead Battersea. They're routing eastbound along the river.
Okay, please 1.
Redhill 87 traffic is a police EC45, currently the east side of Canary Wharf at 1,200 feet. They're going to be routing westbound along the river.
Copy, looking and we're staying south side for his information.
So let's go to the south.
There you go. We're 35.
So we've done exactly what we said. They've given us a bit of traffic, and we're now going to stay south side. So he's Canary Wharf. He knows we're going to be south side. He's not now coming back to say north side.
This one is on the form there, just updating your aircraft type EC35.
But he knows where we are.
Okay, please 1.
Good, you're climbing up.
Yep.
087, you copy.
Say again, Red Laser.
087, update the traffic, it's an EC35.
EC35, thank you very much, Red Laser.
We're climbing to
1005, so just a gentle climb, no problem. I'm going to put 118080. I don't know why we had to confirm we knew what type he was. He's something floating in the sky. So if we had a hold Western London Bridge, once I get past Vauxhall and I'm start heading to the London Eye, that's where I give them a nudge and say, approaching London Eye to hold Western London Bridge. Then it might say to them, right, no, you do have to hold, therefore I would slow down. Or it may be, no, your clearance limits, just go for it, whatever. Just gives you time to react to what you think they're going to happen. Winter Wonderland's up and out.
There it is.
Buckingham Palace, just to the left. On a day like today, you can see Piccadilly Circus screens advertising Coca-Cola and whatnot. Right, Canary Wharf over there. Try and keep an eye out for the police.
Police 4-1, the R44 now just approaching the London Eye, 1,400 feet. They'll be remaining on the south side.
Looking currently north side river. We're just approaching Towerbridge.
Red 7, the EC35 approaching Towerbridge, 1,100 feet, remaining north.
We have visual with him, thank you, Red Lane 7.
Good. So you can see how that's now unfolded. He's skate north, we're skate south. It's all working out beautifully. It's like I've done this before, really. So start climbing, yeah, and about 1,800 feet would be nice, I suppose, because we are south side and the shard is there. Start climbing now.
That's the police helicopter.
Yeah, just hold it there, that's fine. Good, Tower Bridge.
I can go back to the middle of the river now.
You can go back to the middle of the river now. Yeah, 1007 is pretty good here. So we quite often get used to just transiting at 1,300 feet.
Well, they just, because they keep you low for
city. Yeah, and it's more often than not, so you just sort of get used to it, so you don't really worry about being that high, as long as you know you're going in the river, whatever, so
yeah.
Heights, you know, as long as you can get it into an alt-rotation and flare on the river, yeah.
When are you getting the floats out?
Basically, if I had an engine failure, I reduce speed past 70, and then I pop them then. You don't use the floats when you've got a lot of fast, because you get a bit of drag on it and things like that, so. Fly over the Greenwich Observatory. But basically now what you want to do, you want to weigh up your fields with your height.
Yeah.
So just basically look at fields that you think you can get with, given the wind, etc.
Red Lane 7, we're approaching Croydon, light change Red Hill Tower 119,605 and thank you for service.
Hill 87, no problem, just caution Kenley may be active. You can squawk 7,000, recall Red Hill 196, bye-bye.
119,605, 7,000, caution Kenley, thank you Red Lane 7.
Boom, shakalak, 125.3 straight away. And this is where, because they're going to expect us to come in there, your point earlier.
Receipt of information, Whiskey, QNH, 1006, on first contact. This is Redhill information, Whiskey, time 1420, runway news 07, surface wind calm, visibility 10 kilometre.
Redhill Tower, Redhill 87, we're at Croydon, we have Whiskey 1006 and we'd like to rejoin via South Conversation please.
Red Lane 7, squawk 3767, basic service, report Goldstone Station.
3767, report South Conversation, Redhill 87. Red Lane 7, South Conversation.
Red Lane 7, joined right-hand downwind for runway 08 Heli Strip, and traffic's at 152, just airborne on the left-hand circuit.
Copy and visual with him and joining right-hand downwind 08 Heli Strip, Redhill 87.
Redhill broadcast new pressure, QNH now 1007. Redhill QNH 1007, Redhill out.
Redhill 87 downwind.
Redhill 87, roger, report turning base leg.
Report turning base, Redhill 87.
So it's make it an early turn onto base leg, then 16 traffic base short, it's only final for runway 07, you clear to let down to 08 heli strip.
Early turn onto the base leg, clear to let down to the 08 heli strip and copy that traffic, Redhill 87.
Want to do an auto?
Yeah, why not?
Redhill 87, as we're high, can we do an auto rotation to areas 1 and 2 please?
That's approved.
Thank you.
Right, so just hold your height there. A little bit of power, just get him in there. No wind, stodgy ground, it's definitely a flare power covering.
Yep.
Alright.
Golf Lima Victor, request 1 orbit
Ready?
placing.
Practice auto rotation
Golf Lima
and
Victor on the
go!
orbit approved.
As you saw, there is a lot going on when you fly across London, even on a quiet day, but it's certainly worth the effort. I would encourage anyone, however, to take a familiarisation flight with a local instructor before attempting to fly any of the heli routes on your own. I'm biased, but you could definitely do a lot worse than contacting Tim or any of the instructors at EBG Helicopters. When I started training, auto rotations terrified me, and by the end, Tim made me enjoy them, which is certainly saying something. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm going to be uploading a number of videos over the coming weeks and months, mainly because we're currently in lockdown in the UK, so I have a little bit more time on my hands. Hit subscribe to be notified about new videos. Thanks for watching.
There we go, good. You are complete. Off you go.
Redhill 87, we are complete. Like to taxi back to hangar, please.
Redhill 87, east of the tower, back to hangar 1.
East of the tower, back to hangar 1.
Who told you? That was pretty good. That was pretty damn good.
Charlie Bravo Foxtrot Alpha, Redhill Tower.
Good teacher. Wish I could land like that.
Foxtrot.